Yo, what up? It's Saint J back again. Just doing a little video, real quick, short video, um, of this battery gauge, multiple gauge holders. So I have a 0, a 2 gauge, and what's supposed to be a 0 gauge, a 4 gauge, and 2 8 gauges. Now, for those who have true 0 gauge wires, like I do, this is not a true 0 gauge. It's about a 2 gauge. I was able to hook my factory up in here, and then my 4 gauge in here, 2 8 gauges in here. So, I mean, these two are pretty big for like 4s and 8s, and this is like a 2. It's not a real 0. It says 0, but it's not a 0. It's about a 2. So those who have multiple wires hooked up like me, for those who have been following me and my installs on my car, I have a JL Audio 1200/1V3. I have a JL Audio 300/4V3. I have an air compressor that I run for my car, and I have a tank, and I have a capacitor, and my radio, so I hooked everything up as up in here. So I got factory red wire, 4-channel 300/4V3 wire. This is for the electrical switch box right here. And this is for my air pressure switch, for the air pressure switch on the tank, which fills the tank up. Once the tank gets low, it automatically cuts on and turns this on. And this is the cable for my mono block. And this is the cable that runs straight to my alternator. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cables running in this one. For those who have multiple electronics in your car, multiple things that you guys are running, I suggest you guys get one of these. Go on eBay, Amazon. I haven't found any car stereo shops around my area. I got these on eBay. They're really good. They're really steel. They're solid. They're not like the plastic ones that you find. People. I've read reviews on eBay. People have got some, and they're just like, this was plastic, it was cheap material, but no, this is straight, metal, steel, whatever you want to call it, straight hard. So, and I used up every one. I just got through cutting this. I used this to run my air pressure switch from my air tank, and it had this on here, and I recently cut it off because it was sitting on this thing right here, but it was sitting in between it, so it kept falling off once I had to adjust this and put it back on and put this thing on right here, because I run out of red one. So I just put a black one on. It's still a power, it's not a ground. So I was able to stick both of those wires in there, and the maroon one is fatter than the purple one. So, and it still works, so for those who have multiple electronics, you guys need to get one of these. I have a little sample right here. Yeah, there you go. I think I showed it to you once, but I might have forgot. So this is what it looks like. We have a 0 gauge, a 2, and 2 8 gauges, but that's really a 2 gauge. So don't try to put a 0 gauge in there, it will not fit. Because I tried to put one of those in there and it did not fit. It was way too big. So those who have multiple electronics in your car, this is very, very good. I hooked up all my electronics with this, and it works real, real good. I have a lot of wires running through there. They're all full. I have them all hooked up in there, and they're all in there. So just a quick update for those who run multiple electronics. You can't hook all that stuff on there. My other battery just had this. It didn't have none of this. It just had this, and I was running this on it, and that was it. But once I got another amplifier, I needed more room, so I knew, what, I had to put these up, these up. And I actually seen this on YouTube too. So another guy who had a Magnum who ran 2 batteries with his car, and and 2 amplifiers with it. So this really comes in handy. So to all you who need one of these, I suggest you guys buy one of these. It comes really in handy. I use all my holes. I have no more cables I could put in there. So, and it works really, really well. No problems with it. And it works really good. All right. Till next time. Peace out.